beloved 2-year-old loves his construction vehicles and trucks. So during our rides to places, he would spot and name the different heavy vehicles on the road excitedly. He can name all the vehicles on this slide and would correct me when I mix up a bulldozer and backhoe. Living in Singapore, we see construction sites and vehicles every few hundred meters. And now, even when I'm commuting alone and I see construction vehicles, the first thought that comes to mind is my boy and how I missed him. I realized that after becoming a mother, I would notice different things on the road. Other than construction vehicles, I would also notice playgrounds. If I see a nice big playground, I would think maybe next time I could bring my boy here. How about us as a Christian? As we do our daily activities, when does God come to our mind? In Psalms 19, verse 1 to 4, David used imagery and associated the qualities of God with something that is as ordinary as the skies, day and night. The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of His hands. Day after day, they pour forth speech. Night after night, they reveal knowledge. They have no speech, they use no words. No sound is heard from them. Yet their voice goes out into all the earth, their words to the ends of the world. In the heavens, God has pitched a tent for the sun. In verse 1, it says, "The heavens declare the glory of God." As how David Guzik, another David, puts it in his commentary, David, the one in the Bible, saw the glory of God in the blue sky, with the glory of the sun and clouds, and the beauty of sunrises and sunsets. He could see God's glory in the night sky, with the brightness of the moon, the awe of the starry sky, and the cloudy spread of the distant galaxies. These, together with their size, their awe, their grandeur, shouted to David and all who see, "The God who created all this is glorious, and this is evidence of His glory." God is glorious in His size, having created something so big. He is glorious in His engineering, having created something that works together so well. He is glorious in His artistry, having created something so beautiful. He is glorious in His goodness and kindness, having created something for all humanity to see. And in verse 2, David's sounds continued. Day unto day utters speech, and night unto night reveals knowledge. The day sky and the night sky speak to David and reveal knowledge about the glory, wisdom, and creative greatness of God. Verse 3 and 4 highlight that the glory of God is universal. The glory of God is visible in the visible heavens is for all to see. It is communicated to all mankind, no matter what their language. It is a message that has gone out through all the earth. And knowing David, the writer of the psalm, was a shepherd, I could picture David sitting down on green pastures and observing the sky, thinking about God as he did his routines. He would lead his sheep to graze and protect them from predators day and night. Despite the routines, he did not operate on autopilot. He pondered about God's glory, wisdom, and knowledge. When does God come to your mind? How do you get reminded about God in your daily life? We can learn from David to see God's glory from day and night sky. And one last thing, as I prepared this sharing, one song came to mind, Indescribable by Chris Tomlin. And the verse and chorus go like this. From the highest of heights to the depths of the sea, creation revealing your majesty. From the colors of fall to the fragrance of spring, every creature unique in the song that it sings. All exclaiming, indescribable, uncontainable. You place the stars in the sky, and you know them by name. You are amazing, God. All-powerful, untamable, awestruck, we fall to our knees as we humbly proclaim, "You are amazing, God." So let me leave you with these two things that can remind us of God's glory. David's Psalms 19 and his song and this song for the rest of the week. God bless.